I'm Dr. Lachid Hatimi. I'm the owner of the Veritas Health Group. I recommend all my patients who are looking for alternatives to smoking, to essential vapors, to Brad. It's a great environment. Brad is the most knowledgeable person I know in the field of vaping. I think vaping is a great alternative to smoking, and it's a good transition to cigarette-free lifestyle. Essential vapors are great at educating my patients about vaping in a safe way to quit smoking.
Brad started planning his store, about a year before opening. Most shops, in my experience, start planning no more than about 3 months before they open at most. There was a lot of care and love put into that store, and took a lot of time to realize that vision. Brad really takes a hands-on approach, consistently and daily, in every aspect of the business. While other shops grow and I've seen owners start to delegate their duties, Brad has grown his business, and because he stayed hands-on, the excellence and quality when visiting Essential Vapors has never diminished, only thrived. I have immense respect for Brad and his unwavering drive to succeed, to be the best. The business is a reflection of the owner. No surprise here. The accolades and awards they've earned, the 300 plus 5-star Google reviews, and from my perspective, the amount of product being bought and sold all speak for themselves. When you have excellence in a leadership role, you'll have excellence throughout. In many ways, I aspire to be more like Brad. He may not realize it, but I have looked at him as a role model due to his tenacity and motivation to succeed. Locally, Essential Vapors has been an impressive force. Lexington, South Carolina has been a very competitive market with a lot of vape shops to choose from. Knowing this, Brad actually chose to open in Lexington instead of Michigan as he had planned originally. And with a vision different than the vape shops already there, it's crystal clear that in Lexington, adult vapers prefer the experience offered at Essential Vapors. Nationally, other areas should really count their blessings that they don't have to compete with Essential Vapors and CBD. It would make really no difference whether Brad launched in Lexington or Kalamazoo. More shops like his would be successful net benefit to all of us.
So you've been in the United States for 21 years, correct?
Yes.
All right. And you got your degree from the University of Kentucky?
Yes, medical school.
And the whole time you've been a doctor, it's been here in the United States?
Yes.
So based on the Public England Health and their report that they provided stating that vaping is at minimum 95% safer than smoking, would you agree with that?
I agree with that. There's an interesting paper, peer-reviewed paper came out. It says 95% more safe than the regular cigarettes. Yes, that's correct.
And when it comes to smoking cessation, or when someone is attempting to quit smoking, would you endorse vaping as their most successful shot?
Absolutely. It is much more successful than medications like Chantix or Wellbutrin. It's a great alternative to smoking and it's much safer. In my daily practice, I have a lot of patients have chronic pain issues, which is not addressed properly with pain medications. I recommend them to use CBD, and when they need CBD and they don't know where to buy it from, I send them to Brad Essential Vapors to get educated and purchase their first CBD oil. Brad only carries the highest quality CBD oils in the market, so he can educate the patient better than I can.
Yeah, I would say the biggest difference that jumps out right away is his attention to detail, where, he really focuses on the quality of the products and the price of the products that he brings in. So he really cares about his business. Those are a few things that really jump out about Brad. Literally, Brad not only has the cleanest store, one of the most beautiful stores, but again, the top thing that jumps out is how important it is for him to bring in the right products to make sure he's helping as many people as possible with the right products, not just any product. Starting locally and nationally, and kind of touching on those things that I mentioned, keeps the store really clean, and looking over the invoices, the prices that Brad was able to negotiate with me, I think gives him a significant advantage, as one of the understated things that Brad is fantastic at is negotiations. And anytime we're talking CBD, he's there with a calculator figuring out how many milligrams per milliliter. So again, I think Brad is well positioned. He works hard and he provides what the public needs. You know, a clean place to go and get help, whether it's to stop smoking cigarettes or to find their CBD, high quality CBD.
I think Brad offers you a unique experience. He's not much of I don't want to call him a product salesman. And the reason I say that is he acts more as a consultant to his customers. He seems to really focus more on the experience and the level of service instead of, you know, the hottest product or, you know, what color's been sitting on a shelf the longest. I really think that he provides more of a solution than just simply a product. I know he's in a relatively saturated market. You know, he seems to excel just based on the accolades he's already received. And, you know, anytime you go into his store, this is something that I can say on a national level. He's one of the few shops that, you know, you would see in more of a, you know, boutique, higher end store. Everything's clean, organized. And I think that's a big difference when it comes to customer experience, which, to be honest, this industry lacks taken seriously in most instances.
So Essential Vapors is our go-to place for obtaining the CBD oil. Even I purchase my CBD oils from Brad directly myself.